Greetings. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. This is Cube. And you may be wondering, where are we? Where could we possibly be? There's nothing but pristine, beautiful green country as far as the eye can see. Well, I'll tell you where we are. We're on the edge of the map, and look at this. This is hilarious. People, the way cars spawn in here, it's so weird. You got all these people walking along the highway. And then they go about this far, and then they jump in the car. It's so weird. I don't know. Probably means we shouldn't be out this far. But look at the variety of trucks we have. Isn't that amazing? I went online. I went to the Steam Workshop, and I found all these different assets. And now we have such variety in the trucks. I love it. But today we have some things to talk about. First of all, I want you to imagine a city that extends all the way out here to the borders. Look at this. Think of all the little towns we could create, all the farmland, the train stations. We could put a space shuttle out here. I mean, there's so much opportunity. We could put our pooper scooper things. They can be all the way out here, completely far away. In fact, I got some assets to help with the poop. Where we won't have to dump poop in the river anymore. We can build a sewage treatment plant that doesn't dump poop in the river. In fact, I think it returns water to the people, just like real life. And we're going to do that at some point. But I have some news for you. It's not going to be in this city. This is the last episode in this city. And I'll tell you why. Look at that. Can you imagine working on the city and look at the approach into this city. It works. It totally works. Like my industrial area, which I wasn't a huge fan of, approaching it from here, it almost works. I mean, it needs a lot of work, which we'll never do, sadly. But let me explain why. Let me tell you why. I have a very good reason for not finishing this city. There are some mods. Okay, first of all, I found this guy. Some of you may know about this gentleman already. His name's Fresh Popcorn. He's a brand new YouTuber. About 2 months ago, we had 0 to no subs. He's up to about 6,000 almost now. 5,700. I'm one of those subs. And this guy is amazing, inspiring. I mean, he's a prodigy. Wow, this city's not too bad though, is it? But he's if I'm any good at this game, he is a genius. Like, he's so far above anything I've ever done. He's definitely in the rarefied air with Cubulous and Strict Toaster and Flux Trans. Like, this guy belongs up there with them. Now, I don't think I'll ever join that crowd. I'll never be as good as them, just because I'm not a designer. I'm a gamer. I'm a musician, but I'm not a graphic designer. I don't know. I don't have their talents. There's many reasons why I don't think I'll ever be as good as them. But it doesn't mean I can't try, and that's what I want to do. I want to take inspiration from these guys, and the first bit of inspiration I want to follow is what he's done is he's changed a lot of the textures in his map. And I've tried to do it with the city. I tried to download some of the mods he uses, and my game crashes. It just doesn't work. So I've thought about it, and I know I can get it to work, but I think the only way I can get it to work is just to uninstall every mod and start from scrap. And to be honest, I don't want to install every mod I have and then try to reinstall every mod I have. I want to start out with a clean slate, because otherwise I'm just going to be, honestly, I don't want to spend a week working on mods. So I'm going to start over, and I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you. Very sorry if you wanted to see this city completed. But I really think it'll pay off in the end, because one problem I've had with this city, and I still have with it, is that the road system I think is good. And we're starting to do some good things, for example, with this stadium we did last episode. I'm starting to be a little more creative and add in like my own little touches, like painting the asphalt and, you know, just taking a bunch of assets and putting them together in a way that's satisfying. But I think we can do more. I think we can do a lot more. We can add rocks, trees, flowers, shrubs, grasses. We can add golf courses. We can add, like I said, a space shuttle area. We can add a nuclear power plant. We can add docks. We can really get detailed, and I want to try it. I really want to. Now, I'll never be as good at it, like I said, as those other guys I mentioned, but I gotta try it. I feel, you know, when you like feel a burning within you, and it's not heartburn. It's just this desire to try something new and go even higher in your life than you've gone possibly previously. I know it's kind of silly to talk like that about a video game, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I really want to. I want to make an effort to be great, not just good, but great. So, this has been an amazing city for us. Newcastle, we'll miss you. So yeah, I'm gonna start over. This is the last time we'll visit Newcastle. But it's definitely been a more successful city than Delta Dawn was. We are making progress. And I'm really excited to try out a new city. And, oh, another thing. Okay, so one last thing I'm going to say, and I'll mention this in the next episode. Season 3. It's coming up, baby. One thing these guys do is they start out with infinite money and all areas unlocked. I'm not going to do that. Hopefully to differentiate myself from them a little bit. Since I'll never be as good as at them as detail, one thing I would like to do is play the game survival mode, you might call it. We're going to start off with just one square. We're going to earn our way up. And we'll see if we can do that. I think it'll be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. When you play that way, though, a lot of times you have to kind of sacrifice detail in the beginning, and you can't make it as detailed as you want it to do. And that was the idea with this city. The idea with this city is just to build it up till we got to a megatropolis, or whatever it's called. What's that achievement called? Oh wow. Did I just... I think I broke the game. Look at that. I didn't break it, but... Megalopolis. We're not going to start out with a megalopolis. No, wait. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. To get to the megalopolis, we had to kind of just go with roads and houses. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to try to make it beautiful as we go. Also keep in mind that there are ways we'll make it beautiful in the end. So after we're able to unlock all the tiles. I know I'm kind of rambling right now. Anyway, I'm going to wait for it to stop raining. And then we'll say one last goodbye. I could just make it daytime. But I want the rain to actually stop. Okay, I'll be back when the rain stopped. Alright, now we can say our proper goodbyes to Newcastle. Look at that traffic. At least I won't have to worry about fixing that. Goodbye, Newcastle. You've been a lovely city. Oh, and I forgot to mention the main reason I'm starting over. The main mod I'm interested in, it's a texture mod, which retextures everything, and it makes the rocks look so much better. So, it's worth it to me. I mean, people who know me and follow me know that I'm kind of like, I'm a huge graphics person. Like, I really, really care about graphics. It's important to me. Gameplay, just as important as gameplay. We live in 2016. We deserve good graphics. Unless the game, unless it's like a throwback game. Or unless it's like Minecraft, Minecraft graphics don't need to be that great. Anyway. Thank you, Delta Dawn. Nope. Sorry, Newcastle. Oh, I'm so rude. Don't tell her I called her by my first love's name. Thank you, Newcastle. We love you. And we'll try reloading you at some point. I can't load Delta Dawn at all. It's completely broken, so I'll probably never be able to load this one again either. But, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next city. This is our new home. This island. Season 3 has begun, and I'm pretty excited. Now, I talked about how there's a lot I need to talk about here. First of all, this map is actually... Let's talk about the map first. I got it off the Steam Workshop, and it is called Isla Malaya. But I took it... I've taken it and I've edited it quite a bit. Not too much, but... by the way, okay, so I've been really inspired by this guy named Fresh Popcorn. He's a brand new YouTuber. Go check him out right now. In fact, if you go check him out now, you probably won't even watch the end of this video. Because he's so good. Fresh Popcorn. I'll leave his channel in the description. A link to his channel. But what he did is he took a pre-existing map from the workshop. Oops, a little lag there. And he altered it. So that inspired me. I wanted to do the same thing. And I kind of watch him, and I mean, we've talked about this before. I watch him, I watch Cubulous, I watch Strict Toaster, I watch Fluxtrans. And they kind of all, I guess Fluxtrans has an island map. And I've always wanted to do an island map. And his is called Keystone Island, I believe. I'm probably getting that wrong. But Cubulous and Fresh Popcorn, they're kind of on more temperate maps. So I decided to do, not Not that I'm trying to group myself with them. Basically, I bring them up just to say that they're my inspiration, and I want to be more like them. That's the only reason I bring those 3 up. I'll never be like them, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do the detailed work they do. Anyhow, I've taken this map and I've edited it quite a bit. For example, there were no mountains on this island at all, and I've added them. I have big plans for this little section. I really want to put like a little indigenous village here. Well, I don't know if indigenous is the right word, but a little village, and then a road going up into this mountain. And here, we're going to put a satellite dish. Have you seen like, I think they have one down in Argentina somewhere. I don't know. Chile, maybe. They have one on the Steam Workshop, and it's just a big, it's not a dish, but it's a big telescopic satellite, I think. So we're going to try to fit it right there in that valley. But look at this. I love this map so much. I'll have to put... I'll try to find out who did this map. Somebody amazing. But look at these beaches. You don't see this very much in City Skylines maps. Generally what happens is most maps, the beaches look like this, right? And that's not a beach. I mean, they'll paint it with sand, and then when you build a building here, it'll put an ugly cliff. But what this guy has done, or what this person has done, look at that gradual decline into the water. Just like a beach. It's so amazing. So I tried to copy what he did right here. That's what I did here. I spent a good half an hour on this. My slope isn't quite as impressive as his. In fact, let's do something here. I think we need to make the beach a little bigger. Right? Just like that. Maybe get rid of a few of these trees. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. You make the brush size a little bigger. Let's just get rid of these trees. Right? I have some plans for this. For this little area. It's going to be awesome. Maybe have like a little cabana. Not a cabana, but just like a little private getaway where you can rent. You can totally rent like a seaside cottage. Can you imagine waking up to this? Anyhow, so yeah, I've just been altering the terrain. I added this. I added all these little mountains here, and I added these mountains, and I added a hill in the middle of this. I want this to be kind of a little town, and we'll put some... I don't know what we're going to do. My mountains aren't as good as the guy who designed this map. His mountains look amazing. See, look, he's got these, like, these cliffs here, like these sharp cliffs. Mine, not so much. So I'm going to try to go back. I don't have any, actually. I'm going to have to go in and try to make that happen. I mean, oh, do you know what we should do? Let's get rid of some of the trees here. That might help. Wait. Why am I not... Oh. Oops. That's not trees, man. Where are the trees? Oh, I think they're here. No. What am I doing wrong? Here we go. There we go. Ah, that's a little better. I can probably do that in a few places just to give it the kind of that texture on the side of the mountain. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm gonna have to do that in a few places. Maybe here too. Anyway, I'll work on that off camera. But sorry, my voice sounds really tired. I know. It's late at night. I can't stop playing this game. I'm obsessed. So I think that's about all I have to say about this. I'm just going to keep working on it. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of make this map a little more my own, even though it's not mine. The majority of it's done by someone who knows what they're doing. Anyhow, I will see you on the flip side, and we'll start laying down something. I don't know what. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. When I start laying down things, I talked about doing it, like earning the money legitimately, you know, doing it legitimately. And not having infinite money on, or not unlocking all the areas initially. But I changed my mind. It's summer. I want to try my hand at doing what like Cubulous and Strict Toaster and Fresh Popcorn do. I want to try and design. I want to be in creative mode. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Welcome back. Well, for you it was instantaneous. For me, it's been a day. And I have been terraforming this island even more. And I've added something. I've added a few things that I want to show you. I should have filmed. What I really should have done, first of all, let's go over to this thing. I built a volcano. And it took me about 45 minutes to do this. And I should have filmed it and done a time lapse. But I'm having a really fun time terraforming before I build a city. Now, I thought I'd bring you in for this. Let's grab you. Now, the guy I talked about earlier named Fresh Popcorn, I kind of stole this from him. I watched him do this, so we're going to do it too. In fact, a lot of the stuff I'm going to do in this new city, I kind of just watched Cubulous and those guys. Kind of just watched them do it, you know? You know what I mean? Let's make this a little bigger. See, you can add a little bit of gravel on top of the grass. Gives it a little bit more of a textured look. Check this out. Let's see, maybe not that much. Like, you can just put it here, just dab it here and there. And then the green kind of comes through. That actually might be too big. You just kind of dab it here and there, you know? It just gives this amazing textured look to the whole thing. And by the way, I realized, okay, this freeway, there's no way it's going to go through the volcano. But don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll show you in a future episode. But not today. We got some stuff to do here. Anyhow. This is so much fun. I hope you like my volcano. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm not sure about that face, but I think we'll keep it. Let's see. Let's grab you. We can always undo this if we have to. Let's make the size a little bigger. I was hoping to kind of go in there. Let's just smooth it out, I guess. Oh, whoops. I just pulled down. Did you see me pull down that side of the thing? Yeah, we'll leave it. Actually, I kind of like it. I like the smooth slope to it. Okay. Here's the other thing I did. I built this satellite dish. I figure, okay, since we're going infinite money and all areas unlocked, I might as well just build whatever I feel like building. It's kind of freeing to not have to do, like, the, you know, like, get the residential down, then make sure they have sewage, then make sure they have garbage, and make sure they have health. This way I can just design wherever I want and go at my own speed, my own pace. But look at this. We've got these boulder assets. I mean, I'm going to put in... Well, we may as well do it right now. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have any military buildings? I don't think I do. I was going to put a military structure up here. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I'm going to have to go on the workshop. I just want to put, like, maybe maybe a checkpoint up here. Definitely some kind of building here, some kind of shed. But look at this individual detail I've done with these flowers. As you can see if I zoom in close. We've got these little flowers and this grass and these rocks. And so that's kind of a lot of what this series now, this city's going to be about, really adding the detail, which is what I was missing in the last city. And I wanted to do it, but the mods I needed to add to make this thing look so good, I couldn't do it without restarting. Anyhow. So that's the island so far. I'm going to keep working on it, and then I'll come back and show you kind of the end product, I guess. All right, welcome back. This is what we've done. I just streamed for like 5 hours. I better pause it because the people aren't coming to take away the trash in this nuclear power plant. I'm worried it's going to have a meltdown or something. Anyway, I just streamed for 5 hours, and this is what we built together. And essentially, I just want to walk you through it. We've got these ports, or these docks, where the ships show up and drop off their cargo. And then we've got all these different... Oh, look, we're delivering Sears to the nuclear power plant. I'm going to have another dock somewhere over there. I'm just kind of imagining this as being the kind of the reception area for the supplies the nuclear power plant needs. We've also got a train line coming into it. I don't know. I think it looks cool. I don't know if it makes much sense logically. But the story I have behind it is that, yeah, you can either bring in supplies or ship supplies from the nuclear power plant by train, by boat, or by truck. And that's one thing I learned from that guy I mentioned earlier. I mentioned him again just because he's amazing. And I've learned... so I learned not only from Fresh Popcorn, but also from Strict Toaster. And Cubulous, actually. All these guys I keep mentioning. Sorry, I'll try not to in the future so much. Hope I'm not annoying you, but they put stories behind what they place. Like, there's a story behind their placements, and It just gives it so much life and character. I really think it's the key. Anyway, just to show you kind of what I did here. These are all different assets that I laid down. See that? Garbage is piled up. I know. We'll get rid of it. This data center produces electricity. Sorry to yawn. It's like 4 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. Anyway, I really just wanted to lay down my power. I really wanted to lay down the facility that would power my island. So we've got a lot of power here. In fact, we're producing 2,500 megawatts currently, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's see what else can I show you. We got this guard post. I kind of copied that from Fresh Popcorn. But what I'm really hoping to do, oh yeah, look at these cool signs. No trespassing beyond this point restricted area, and then here we have the nuclear power plant sign. Now I know that this city is supposed to be in some kind of Central American city or country. The name of my city is La Isla Bonita, pretty island. It's also a really good Madonna song. Anyway, but I figured, you know, they didn't have any signs in Spanish, so I'm going to use the English ones. Anyhow, before I let you go, let me show you what this looks like at night. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look how well lit up that is. And I love how dark the nights are in this mod I'm using. By the way, I'm going to make a mod list. It's not going to be out anytime soon, but I will make a mod list for those who've been asking for it. You can see all the mods I'm using that are making my game save so precarious. Anyhow, the next thing I think we're going to build, we're definitely going to get some sewage in here, but I want to build a military base right here on this island. And let me just show you kind of the plans I have for this place. Out here, I want to build kind of like the poor area, like where the not so rich people live, but just like the salt of the earth people, the ones that are really happy but don't have much, you know, just kind of like a little village out here. What else? The main city is going to go here. We're going to have lots of casinos around here, and then the airport we're going to put on this little island right here. So let's see, military base, airport, main city. Probably industrial. Where are we going to put the industrial? I don't know yet. Maybe out here on this. Probably out here, I'm guessing. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Sorry if I'm a little incoherent right now, but it's really early in the morning, late at night. Anyway, thank you for watching wherever you are in the world. I do hope you're having a fabulous day. And I'll see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.